Hey everyone, Michael here bringing you a brand new video. This is going to be a finance video and we're going to be talking about a common concept that you've heard probably in books or videos on YouTube, especially around Dave Ramsey that you've probably seen. But it's a concept called pay yourself first. And for anybody that has struggled to understand what this means, I hope this video can really help you see it. I know when I was a kid, I actually read Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is a great book. If anybody hasn't read that yet, it's a great book. Rich Dad Poor Dad was a book that really talked about this concept. It talked about paying yourself first. What does that actually mean? And I remember in the book it would talk about forget your bills, pay yourself first, then pay your bills. And I'm like, well, what if you don't have any money left over to pay your bills? How does that work, right? So this is the concept of pay yourself first. I'm going to use an example of a college student that is just graduating at 22 and how a goal set, what you want in life, how you have to pay yourself first if you want to realize that goal. So we're going to be using an example of a goal of $1 million saved by age 72 starting at age 22, so 50 years. Now for this example we're going to assume no interest, no growth, so the numbers are really easy to understand and what it would take. So monthly income, let's just put it at the average right now in America. That might be slightly above, but let's just go with a nice round number of $5,000 per month, okay? And let's say coming out of college, you've got your rent still, you've got your food, your partying, your vacationing, all that, right? So you got all your expenses. So your monthly income is $5,000. And let's say your expenses right now are $4,000. Okay, so most people in this situation, what they do, they make their $5,000 and they spend $4,000 and they save $1,000. Okay, there's some people that spend more than $5,000, they spend more than they make. There's some people that will spend a little bit less, but regardless, that's how most people will do it. They have all their bills, they have all their expenses, and at the end of the month, they save that $1,000, whatever's left over, right? That's paying yourself last. So now let's look at paying yourself first and what this concept means and how you can use it to realize your financial goals when you're in your life. So using the same example, monthly income of $5,000 a month, our expenses are $4,000 a month, and we want to save $1,000, or do we want to save more? That's the question you've got to ask, right? So if our goal is $1 million in 50 years, if I take 50 years, divide it by the months, and the $1 million, I believe that's about $1,667 a month. So with our current practice of spending $4,000 and saving the rest, is that going to work? No. So what we have to do, and we're just going to use round numbers to make this simple, we need to save $2,000 a month and spend $3,000. Okay? So what this means is that when you get paid, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put away that $2,000 first. First thing you're going to do is put away that $2,000. Okay? Then you can spend whatever is left over. Okay? So that is paying yourself first. That's the concept. Setting your goal. What's your goal? How much do you want to save per month to reach a certain number by a certain age, right? And then if you're in a real world, you can use compound interest growth and all that to actually put a more realistic number. But anyway, if you look at this, if we can save that every month consistently, we'll hit our goal. But if we spend our money first, then save what's left over, this will never be consistent. Okay, and that's what the example I want to show, and that's really the concept of paying yourself first. You want to standardize, you want to make this the constant. That never changes. You know, your bills can change. You can get rid of your cable TV. You can lower your phone plan. You can do things to bring this number down, but this number needs to stay the same if you want to reach your goal. So that's the concept of pay yourself first, guys. Very simple concept. Sometimes has to be explained differently for some people to understand, because the fear that most people have is that they're not going to meet their current expenditure if they pay themselves first for the goal that they want. But the key is knowing that whatever you were spending before, try to find ways to cut it. Try to find ways to cut your restaurant bill, your grocery bill, your phone bill, your cable bill. Cut things out to bring this number down to where this number never has to be sacrificed. So at the beginning of the month, save your money first, put it away, then pay your bills, and you will always be on track to your goal, whatever your financial goal you set. So guys, this is the concept, pay yourself first. A great video, an easy concept in reality, but sometimes more difficult to understand. Let me know if you guys have any questions on this. I'll answer them in the comments below, but like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next video.